If you've clicked on this video, it's for one specific reason: Fable 4, and why it wasn't shown at this year's E3 at Microsoft's press conference. Well, that's why I'm here. I'm going to tell you why it wasn't shown. It's pretty simple. I think you've already guessed it, but people love to have these kind of videos. I love looking for these kind of videos, so I thought I'd just make one. And for anyone who doesn't know, here we go. Fable 4 is in development. We know this. We know Playground Games is making it because Playground Games is a UK-based studio who recently, by recently I mean about a year ago, hired an extra 100 people to open up another part of the studio to make another game. They make Forza Horizon 4, and now they're making Fable 4 or Fable whatever it's going to be called. Reason for this is because they've already come out and said they're making an open world action role-playing game. Fable is an open world action role-playing game, and Phil, even in this conference, he said that they've bought Playground Games and they're going to be showing another game from them later on. I thought later on meant that E3. After Forza Horizon 4, they'd show Fable 4. But apparently he meant later on as in next year. So why wasn't it shown then? Well, simply put, it's too early in development. Way too early. They opened up the second studio late 2017, and then by the beginning of 2018 they had started full production on Fable, according to leaks, right? You gotta hold these with grains of salt and stuff. So to show it at this E3 would be way too early. They'd have nothing to show. There'd be no gameplay because it'd all be way pre-alpha. Everything would look trash. The game's not playable in its current condition, or maybe it's close to playable, but right now it's not playable. So why not just tell us, oh, we're making Fable, it's just not ready yet? Why not pull an Elder Scrolls 6 or a Starfield like Bethesda did, which is announced the game as just a tiny teaser? And there's a reason for that too. Phil, about in 2015 I believe, said that he announced his games way too early. He doesn't want to do that anymore. The reason being is because look what happened to Crackdown 3. Crackdown 3 was announced way too early, and when are we getting that game? 2019. It was announced in 2014. Same thing with Scalebound. Scalebound was announced in 2014, and then by 2017 people have been hyping up the game, ready to play it, and it got cancelled. Same thing with Fable Legends, with Phantom Dust, things like this. Phil was burnt, and he loves the kind of approach that Nintendo has, which is they announce a game and it comes out that year or next year at the latest. Whereas Xbox and Sony at the moment are announcing games that come out 2, 3, even 4 years later, which is not what you want to do and not what he wants to do. He wants people to be excited for their games and get them as early as they can. So Fable 4, when is it coming out? I predict 2020 alongside the new Xbox One or new Xbox. That new Xbox console, not Xbox One, that's going to be done. That's done. Xbox One is done. We're finished with that. It's going to be the new Xboxes. People predict 2 Xboxes, so one Pro and one normal Xbox, I guess. But that's going to be when it comes out as a launch title, maybe. If not then, maybe a year later. Again, you've got to remember, the games aren't made in a year or two. You have to have years of development, especially in an open world game like Fable. And don't look at it as a bad thing that it's coming out later. Look at it as a good thing. Fable was kind of losing traction, losing steam, not becoming as great as it was. Fable 3 wasn't a great thing to end on, especially Fable Legends. Fable Legends wasn't a great thing to end on. Fable is about the story and the open world, charming RPG elements and things like that it has going for it. And now with Playground Games and they're frankly amazing past with Forza Horizon, this could be something that breaks them and makes them the top studio for Xbox. So with that being said, that's everything. That's the reason why it wasn't showcased. Long story short, it was too early and they're probably going to reveal it to come out as a launch title for the next Xbox. But that's been this video. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know down below what you think of this, or if you even think Fable's in development. Peace out.